Well, a very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you are in the world today. Hope you're fitting well, and that life has been kind and good to you. It's Tuesday today, and tomorrow, on February the 18th, around about 9:30 London time, the Bank of England will be making a big announcement about various things. And the central banks, they use things, the indicators that they look at, the data they look at is really production, geopolitical situation, employment, growth, which is GDP, gross domestic product, and inflation. And the tools that the banks have to control these things are things like interest rates, price limits on the currency if they can, the language being obviously they're speaking in English, but I mean the terminology and the kind of words that they use. It's not what you say, it's more like how you say it. And of course quantitative easing, which is printing money. So those are the things that the activities of the bank. At the moment I am in the trade because last week, in fact a few days ago, this pending trade triggered right there. And you can see that's a little while ago, and I'm still short the pound. And obviously we've been in a loss situation here, but it's only a paper loss because I haven't closed the trade, and I don't intend to, because if we take a closer look here, I'm still a believer in dollar strength, and we're getting back to my entry point, and we've got a target here which is like 200 pips, which would be a beautiful target to achieve, and I will monitor this very closely. We're around the European Open right now, and this is going in exactly the direction that I want, because although it's been up here, my stop loss is at 154.60. We have not been stopped out, so gave a little bit of breathing space there, which I think a trade like this needs. And at the moment this is performing exactly the way I want it, which is a rather beautiful thing in my view. So this is an hourly candle, and yeah, you know, I might not hold out depending on the news tomorrow. Okay, I mean, many people are buying into the pound at the moment, assuming that there's going to be lots of good news out, but those kind of assumptions can be rather dangerous. And I'm just going to stay short the pound dollar, and if the pound dollar goes into profit today for me, then I in actual fact have a huge amount of space between my market price and the stop, so I'm in a pretty safe position, and it can chop around and do a lot of stuff. And I still think that after the I don't think that anything tomorrow will really change the direction of the currency pair, not drastically. There'll be some chop, and the pound, I mean, the UK economy is not that fantastic, and I think dollar strength will continue for a while. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what I think. The only thing we should watch and not even think about is price action, because that's the only thing that matters in the market. But I'm happy to stay in this position, and I'll be monitoring this trade, and I'll give you a bit more information in part 2 of this to follow.